So I took my African American friend to Nigeria last year summer. I showed him the other side of Africa the media is not talking about. This guy was living his best life. 3 days before our departure back to America, dude was so depressed. And he said to me, yo, son John, I don't want to go back to America. And I said to him, bro, you have to go back to America because you need money to sustain this luxury. And without proper planning, you'll be bored over the time. To my greatest surprise, dude called me yesterday that he's traveling to Nigeria this Easter and he wants to buy a house in Lagos. He urged me to come with him to guide him and all that. Dear African American cousins, while you are visiting other countries and continents that are not related to who you are, sometimes convince yourself to visit the motherland. It will help reshape your state of mind. You get to the point now, a man who doesn't know where he's coming from will never know where he's heading to. You will never know how powerful you are until you visit your history. Forget what the media is projecting, talking about and all that. You will never know the true meaning of happiness until you visit where you come from. You get to the point now, if you want to go far in life, visit your history. Your history will help you for the journey ahead.
Oh, I'm just the girl living my life in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm taking you guys with me to Buttermilk Restaurant, you guys. Let me tell you guys about Buttermilk, okay? Buttermilk has this beautiful mirror when you first walk in. Let me show you guys the inside of the restaurant. The restaurant is beautiful, you guys. Look at this beautiful restaurant, you guys. You have to come here and try it. Me and hubby took our seats. We ordered our food and boom, you guys, my honey garlic wings came, y'all. I was excited. See my smile, I'm happy. You guys, I dig right into the food. I came hungry and I came ready to do a review, okay? You guys, the chicken was very, very sweet. You guys, fried. I told hubby, try the chicken, baby. How does it taste? How does it taste, baby? He said it's sweet. I was like, yeah. My husband ordered chicken and waffles. And then I ordered some pancakes, you guys. I was craving pancakes this day. And then I ordered a nice juicy burger with bacon and an extra egg on the side, okay? You guys, I was so hungry, I dig right into my pancakes. The pancakes was bussin', okay? The pancakes was so good, you guys. This was the cinnamon swirl pancakes. I highly recommend you trying these pancakes, you guys. They were so good, you guys. Hey. You know when you start dancing and eating, you know the food is good. You know the food is good. I had to tell hubby, oh yeah, baby, come and taste this food. Come and taste this pancake. The drinks start coming in, you guys. I was super excited about trying this drink, you guys. I really wanted to try it. You guys, I told hubby, come and toast with me. Come and toast with me, you guys. This drink was called the Collateral Damage, and I can see why. They wanted to collateral damage me up in that building, y'all. They wanted to get me drunk. This drink was so strong, y'all. So if you want something sweet and strong, get the drink Collateral Damage, you guys. I was ready to dig into my burger after this drink, y'all. I was so excited about this burger. Look how juicy it's looking, y'all. Look at this burger. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. Everything was cooked to perfection, y'all. I had to eat the fries with it because you can't have a burger without having fries. I mean, come on, let's just be honest. Like, come on. I really enjoyed these fries, you guys. They were fried to perfection. They wasn't too hard. They wasn't too soft. They wasn't oily. They were perfect, you guys. So, you guys, while we were waiting, they bought the bill. I know you guys cannot see this very well, but at the bottom it says $110. This was a total of $71 we spent on food. When you guys visit Lagos, definitely stop by Buttermilk Restaurant. And I'll see you guys on the next full review. Bye.
Welcome back again to the African Streamland. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my God, you are very, very wonderful people. You are very wonderful people. You know, let me just be sincere and open my heart. I love you. You people, I love you so much. I really do. And this one is coming from the deepest part of my heart. I really, really love you. Me, I can't be sitting here every day and talking. Like, I'm just talking, I'm comfortable. I don't feel tired and all that. I love you people. And it's because you're showing me love. For those people who are watching my videos, I salute you. God bless you so much in everything you're doing. God bless you so much in everything you're doing. May God bless the works of your hand, because sometimes you're putting your time aside, you come here, you begin watching my videos. I mean, who am I? Yeah. I'm not just that special to be watched and all that, but you've always been here watching me, sending me, those who are sending me super thanks. Man, I really appreciate. May God bless you so much. And keep on supporting me, because that is what I need. Yeah? If it's your first time to be here, don't forget to subscribe. And if it's your first time to be here, if you see me praising my people and saying, I love these people, just know what they're doing to me is something very, very important. And I love it. And for the returning subscribers, I got to salute you. Right away to the video of the day. I've talked about Ghana. You saw African Americans going to Ghana, going to Kenya, going to where, and I talked about them going to South Africa. But these are not the only countries where African Americans are looking forward to land. We have Nigeria. They are calling themselves the giants of Africa. I don't know if they are. Tell me what you think. Yeah. And also African Americans are also going to Nigeria in mass numbers. I think every single country in Africa that is famous, or every single country in Africa is receiving a black American. That is what I want. That's what I feel it's better. You also need to know. You also need to feel that is what it's better. I want African Americans, when they're coming to Africa, to scatter themselves from the north of Africa to the southern part of Africa, to the eastern, central, and western part of Africa, to the northeastern, northwestern, yeah, to the southeastern, southwestern of Africa, so that these people would be everywhere. Africa needs to grow. And Traore said, African Americans, they carry the intelligence, intellectuality, and the vigilance of Africa. The great minds of Africa are carried by African Americans who are not in Africa, who are in diaspora. The black people who are not in the country, they carry a lot, and we really need to use their minds. We really need to use what they carry, because they build the first world countries. African Americans, they've built the first world countries all over. So we need to allow them to come back to the continent, so that the continent can be able to grow. Now, what is the reason as to why I'm saying they should scatter all over? It is because when they scatter all over, it means every part of Africa is going to have a certain brain, a certain special brain that is going to affect that area, and we are going to rise. We are surely going to rise as a continent of Africa. Take a look at this video. African Americans talking about Nigeria. And if you want to visit Nigeria, then you need to listen to these people. Maybe you would love what they're saying, and you will like what they're saying. That is what is important. Take a look at these videos. I'll come back and talk about it.
Keith, tell us about your first time in Nigeria.
All right, brother. The first time in Nigeria has been fantastic. I was a little bit apprehensive before I came here, security situations, but you guys have taken care of that for us. I always felt like we were in safe environments. I had an opportunity to see a lot of new things, travel to a different region, explore my Yoruba, Igbo, and Isan heritage to some degree. So I'm satisfied.
Okay, will you come back?
Absolutely, I'll be back for sure.
Okay, are you coming back with Dr. Samir on another tour one day? On Downfall?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to the Downfall tour and to Sierra Leone.
Okay, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was told so many things, including like, don't get off the plane. They're going to kidnap you and sell your organs. So I was. I mean, as funny as that is, I can't believe people told it. And every single person that said this to me had never been to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And some had never even been to Africa. So that means their perspective was literally American born.
A lot of people do not see Nigeria as a, like, let me go and I don't know a Nigerian.
Yeah.
So, like, I've always wanted to come to Nigeria, but everyone was like, don't go if you're not going to visit.
When they sent me back, according to the immigration rules, you have to go back the same way you came. So they could not legally send me back directly to the U.S. from here.
Okay.
They had to send me to Dubai. So they put me on a plane back to Dubai, and they're saying all kinds of stuff. And every single African in the airport was staring at me like I was in big trouble. To me, I'm just walking around like, I made it. But everybody else was looking at me like, oh, she's in big trouble, big trouble. Because the officers were with me. the immigration officer
I would have
allowed to
assumed
leave
that
me
you were trying
alone.
to smuggle in drugs.
Yeah, well, that's how they were walking with me, as if I had drugs, you know, or a person in my bag. Anyway, so we get my luggage and they put it on a plane back to Dubai. I'm literally escorted on the plane with an officer. I'm sitting next to an officer on the plane.
That's crazy.
They had to escort me all the way back to Dubai.
So you get to Dubai, you turn around and come back.
No, the way I came back, I literally that's why I say social media saved me. I get on social media and I just start like DMing people from Nigeria.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, you're from Nigeria. Can you help me?
You know that is so dangerous.
No, I did not know that at that time. Because in my eyes, I thought that everyone in Africa is
so nice
a good person.
Girl, God has you covered. Oh my God, that could have gone so bad. That is a 419ers kidnapper's dream. You don't even have to.
In America, we count money like this. This is how we count money, right? But in Africa, in Nigeria, this is how you count naira. Put your finger in here, count it like this. So look, like that. This is how you count naira. America, naira. That's how you count naira. Let's go try to spend some naira in the store. Take it. Hello. How are you? All right, so we in the store, and I'm gonna try to spend this naira.
This is from Africa.
Yeah.
We don't take that.
They won't take the naira. All right, they don't want no naira. Okay.
All right, welcome back. Yeah, so Nigeria is one of the good countries and one of the best countries also in Africa. Me, I'm a Kenyan, but I love Kenya because Kenya is my country. I'm a Kenyan by birth, and I love Kenya so much, despite one or two things that are happening in Kenya when it comes to political ground and all that. But I love Kenya. But Ghana is also my favorite country, the gateway of Africa. It's also my favorite country, Ghana. Burkina Faso is my favorite country. Okay, it wasn't my favorite country before, but when there was a rise of Capt.Traore, because I didn't know Burkina Faso so much before. We used to learn in school about the countries that are in ECOWAS, and Burkina Faso was one of them, and again with the Niger and Mali and all that. And that's how I knew Burkina Faso. And I didn't know Burkina Faso before. The countries that I used to know so much when I was growing up, when I was still a kid. Right now, I know every country in Africa. But when I was still a kid, I used to know about Nigeria and Ghana, the countries from the West Africa, and Eastern Africa, all the countries, Southern Africa, all the countries and all that. Yeah. But right now, I love Ghana so much, and I love all the countries in Africa. Yeah, it is only that there are countries, even African Americans, when they're coming back to Africa, there are countries they are choosing. Someone feels like, I want to live in Cameroon. Or me, I want to live in Lesotho. Me, I want to live in Mauritius. Me, I want to live in Cote d'Ivoire. Someone says, me, I want to live in Libya. Someone says, oh, me, I'm going to Gabon. Oh, me, I'm going to Djibouti. Oh, like everybody has like you have where you want to go. Okay, and me, I love Ghana so much, but if I'm to migrate from Kenya, I would rather go to Burkina Faso because my president is coming from Burkina Faso. That is what will make me go to Burkina Faso. But I love all African countries. Yeah. So people who want to go to Nigeria is also one of the special countries here in Africa. It's a good country. It's a good continent. The only problem we have also in Nigeria is the fact that we are having incompetent politicians. When it comes to political grounds, we have the political terrorists who are terrorizing our countries and making our continent to continue going backwards all the times. Okay? Even the other countries, many other countries in Africa, all countries in Africa, they're beautiful. But when it comes to political ground, that is now where the problem comes in. And that is why we want African Americans to come back to Africa. Let them come back to Africa. We can put our minds together. We can know how to run Africa and make Africa a better continent. Yeah? So as I was saying, African Americans are carrying the great minds of Africa, okay? And therefore, if these people come back to Africa, they are going to affect Africa in a positive way, okay? That's what Traore said. Those are not my words. Those are Traore's words. This is what he said. Our children from Africa right now, they are going to school in Africa, primary education, secondary education. When they are done with school, they've passed very well. They go to America in search of further education. They go to America for further education. When they go to America for further education, yeah, you're getting me? When they go to America for further education, they might not be able to come back. That is one great mind we have lost. Okay? That is one great mind we have lost. When they get there, they don't come back. That is a great mind we have lost. That's what Traore said. And therefore he said, when we want these people to come back to Africa, we need to make our countries better. We need to make our countries a better place. We build schools for our children. That is why when you go to Burkina Faso right now, world-class universities are being built. World-class universities are being built so that the youths who are in Burkina Faso right now, who are looking forward to go for further education to America or to other countries in the Europe, they will not go there. They would rather choose their continent and their country where these schools are. But you don't expect to ask our children to stay in the country and they're not good schools in the country. So that is what Ibrahim Traore is doing. The reason for Traore to do this, it is because he wants black people not to migrate. And he wants also black people who are migrating to Africa. When they come to Africa, many of them have children. And of course, these children are going to start school here in Africa. They will not regret why they came back from America. They will not regret because of things like schools, because of things like hospitals. Yeah. So what Traore is trying to do is to create a way, is making a way for the African Americans who want to come back to Africa, who are coming back to Africa. Okay, so we shall be bringing back great minds that were lost, great minds that were stolen to go there. Okay, so Nigeria, consider it a good country. Those who are coming to Nigeria, you've watched those videos. They are good videos. They are making sense. And you would love to come and live in Nigeria. Let us come in Africa and scatter ourselves, live in all parts of Africa. Let's live everywhere. Go everywhere. Let's live everywhere, in every part of Africa, because we need to spread this great mind all over Africa. And we are going to make Africa a better and a nice continent and a good continent where everybody would love to live. This message was for the African Americans who want to come back to Africa. And I said that every day I'll be talking about this. I'll be showing and I'll be putting a single video every day that talks about the African Americans who want to come back to Africa, because it is a gospel that I'm spreading. And everybody who is a black person not in Africa, you will listen to this gospel. And at the end of the day, we will all have unite ourselves here in Africa, because our unity, as Louis Farrakhan said, our unity is stronger than the atomic bomb, okay, or hydrogen bomb. So we must unite. If we unite, we are shaking the enemies. Tell me what you think on the comment section. I'll do my best to make sure I read all the comments and give a response where possible. This is African Streamline, and I am Atamba Heti. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for always being here, for always coming, for making this channel your stopover. Thank you. If it's the first time to be here, please kindly don't forget to subscribe. For those who are the returning subscribers, I salute you so much. God bless you in whatever the things that you are doing.